And we are ready to duel in the desert. Lynn St. James waves the green flag. We're underway.
Way down low with Brad Keselowski. That's as low as I think I've ever seen anybody, Jeff.
I mean, he must have cut about 50 feet off of this racetrack at least.
Kyle Busch also way to the inside. He's going to pop up in 5th. Side by side with Blaney.
Already 3 wide going into turn 3.
Very tight corner.
And you can see right now nobody in that traction compound when the tires are cold, air pressures are low, and it's sat overnight with some dust and debris. These guys are going to easily creep up there, but once they get up there, it will be the dominant lane.
You're exactly right, Jeff. That traction compound takes time. You got to get it some temperature in it.
Dude, stack up between and around goes a car in 2. It's Bowman. That was an accordion-style threesome down in turn 1, and Alex Bowman got the worst of it.
Yeah, pretty heavy damage there to the left rear. Looks like he's going to stay out on the track, try not to go a lap down, hope that damage doesn't get worse and cut a tire down or tear up the fenders anymore. Let's take a look at this.
Yep. Bowman was 18th.
See that Ally Chevrolet there, Bowman. Tries to peek to the inside of Ross Chastain. Oh, Ross maybe checked up a little bit, and then I don't know if Austin Dillon made contact with the 48, but obviously sent the 48 of Alex Bowman around into the wall. So he and Chastain make a little bit of contact, and yeah, looks like a little contact from the 3 car of Austin Dillon.
Pretty good eye, Mike. That's exactly what I
was going to say, Mike, you nailed it, the accordion effect.
Well, the caution is back out. Anthony Alfredo torn the back of his car off, exiting turn 2.
Heavy damage to the back of that race car.
I'm not even sure I see a spoiler still on the back of that car. Let's see a replay here. Oh, a little bit of help, or a lot of help.
That's a lot of help.
Let's see.
Alfredo was 34th, a lap down. Cody Ware was on the lead lap, and there is the other end of that collision. And there's that spoiler. Yeah. Or no, that's part of his rear valence anyway, from the 38th.
And there's our caution, boys and girls.
Just as you called it.
Was that your trend right there, Larry? Of course.
That's what you call a pattern and a trend.
History repeats itself.
That's what you call Kyle Busch going around right at the start-finish line. And Ross Chastain in the 42 will also be in the picture here. 2 yellow cars, top of your screen.
You can see Kyle gets loose, had to check up. He either got tight and went up the racetrack, or the back end stepped out, but he had to check up, and Ross Chastain was wide open.
Yeah, it looked to me like he got loose on the throttle, had to check up at the wall to stay out of it. 42 got into him. Exactly what we saw with the 48 and the 42 earlier.
So I was about ready to wreck the 42 anyways. Sure glad he got me first.
Man, I don't know. You know, I'm not sure that was a 42's fault.
Yeah, I mean, it looked to me like he checked up. The 18 of Kyle Busch checked up.
Tyler Reddick had flirted with the outside wall coming off turn 2 for the last 3 laps, and finally it slapped him. We're under caution.
Yeah, just too high. Got into marbles like we were talking about. You can see them marbles up there on the top of that racetrack. Once you get those on your tires, you're on ice.
Well, he did almost the exact same thing down at the other end of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4, but he didn't get into the wall. That time, not so lucky.
One big loser on this was Kyle Busch, who was on old tires, had that issue and had to stop under green and went down 2 laps in the process. Ooh, did Cole Custer get the wall? He did at some point. Hard.
Uh-oh.
And did he have help? Well, we'll have a look back and see. Custer in the 41.
Yeah, I don't know if he was getting passed by the 1. Uh-oh. He tried to slide up there in that gap, and then Bubba tried to cross him over and made contact.
Let's ride with Kurt Busch for this one. We are still green.
Quarter, bumper clear, all clear, all clear.
mean, I look at that. Cole, he started to fill that gap. I don't know if his spotter said something to him, and then he hesitated, and as soon as he hesitated was when Bubba Wallace was making that move.
White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Still side by side for 8th. BJ McLeod pulls aside for Martin Truex, who has a 1.8 second lead on Joey Logano. Martin Truex Jr. cruising to his 28th career win in the NASCAR Cup Series. Truex wins Phoenix. And that ties him for 28th on the all-time list with Carl Edwards and 1960 champion Rex White. William Byron held off Christopher Bell in that battle for 8th spot.
Crew Chief James Small is fired up for that win.
Awesome job by everybody. James, Blake fixing it, all the pit crew guys. I mean, just really, really solid. I mean, I thought at the beginning of the race, I thought we were going to run 15th or so. And, man, I can't really believe it. I'm kind of speechless. This feels pretty amazing, Phoenix has been a tough one for us. And to come here and win this, I wish it was November, but, hopefully we can come back here in November and have a shot at being in the Final Four. But, man, just so thankful, so proud of everybody at JGR and everybody that makes this possible.
Martin, how about the fans? What do you have to say to them? You got out of the car right away and acknowledged them.
Well, it's the most we've seen in a while, and the more the merrier. We love having them. We miss seeing them in the infield, and we miss pre-race, we miss qualifying, we miss practice, just like everybody else. But it's great that we're able to have a good crowd here, and Phoenix is always awesome. All the campers out there, and just a great crowd. So thanks to all of them, and obviously got to thank Bass Pro Shops, Johnny Morris. This is a good day, buddy. Hope you caught some fish. And Reacher's Fine Foods, Auto Owners, just all our partners, Oakley, Sherwin-Williams, Noble Aerospace, Textron Aviation, everybody who helps me, helps us, and allows us to do what we love to do. I've got an awesome team. We had a tough year last year, a little bit up and down, a little bit rocky, but really proud of them. And that was a hell of an effort today by everybody.